Alrighty guys, wanted to make a video about like all the new programming, kind of like extra credit, different stuff you're seeing on the board now, and kind of explain that to you guys. But then when I started thinking about that, I'm not 100% sure that all you guys understand the programming in general and how like I come up with all this like crazy stuff that I make you guys do. So I'm gonna kind of break that down a little bit. Also, wanted to thank you guys for all the support and things. I have a lot of people telling me, great job, things like that. I really appreciate that. I give the credit to you guys for helping me get there, especially with all this new stuff with Doug and things like that. Without that, who knows what would have happened. So I really appreciate that, and I wanted to congratulate you guys for making it through to where we are now. And I think a really common theme to the way people feel about the Open is that they want to get better. Even myself. I think everybody can get better. And so that's kind of where this whole new kind of programming thing is coming from. So it's almost more of like a competitive standpoint, and also from just, I think the goal of like CrossFit, the entire thing in general, is virtuosity. I'm not sure you guys know what that means, so I'm going to explain that. Virtuosity is basically doing the uncommon uncommonly well, or doing the common uncommonly well. So being able to do literally everything really well. So if you take the top guys in this sport, or any sport, when they do the things that they do, you think about like Michael Jordan dunking a basketball, or Rich Froning doing these crazy workouts. They make these things look very simple. That's kind of what our goals will boil down to, is doing the very simple things very well, which will make the complex things seem more simple. So getting back to the programming and how all this stuff is coming about, the way that CrossFit works is it trains through different modes of fitness. Okay, so the three different areas of fitness are going to be metabolic training, which is like our running, rowing, swimming, biking, things that are typically called cardio. So these things. Next would be gymnastics, anything that we do with our body weight. Okay, air squats, push-ups, handstand push-ups, handstand walking, muscle-ups, anything that we do with our body weight and we do without equipment, or with gymnastics equipment. And then lastly is weightlifting. And weightlifting is anything that's weighted. It can be a back squat, a front squat, overhead squat, clean, jerk, Olympic lifts, different things with bars, weighted muscle-ups, things like that. And so we take those three things and we combine them, and we want to train all of our energy systems with them. Okay, so our different energy systems are anaerobic, our glycolytic, and also our aerobic. Okay, so glycolytic is going to be our sprint, think like 40-meter or 40-yard dash, things like that, explosive jumping movements, very quick, like 3 to 10 second kind of range. Think of the 100-meter dash and track, things like that. And then next would be anaerobic, which would be like our mid-distance, also sprint kind of things. Anaerobic means without air, so you can do these things without air, like a 40-yard or a 400-yard or 400-meter run, things like that, things like a shorter kind of sprint thing. And then lastly is aerobic, which is going to be anything over basically 2 minutes or so. That can be argued, but anything that's kind of longer term, where you're going to be burning more calories over time using air. Okay, so we take those things and we kind of combine them all, and we make essentially the program. So what the program is basically is going to be a combination of these things, using weights, using gymnastics, and using cardio. And the way that I do it is I build it in 5-day chunks. So I plan like a whole week at a time, and then that's kind of the way I do it. And then the 6th day is kind of an extra day, kind of just throw things together. So that's why, like, when I explain to people, new people, I explain to them, you know, if they come 5 days a week, that's when they're going to get the most benefit, because that's the way that I make the workouts. So if you come on like a Tuesday and a Thursday and a Friday, you might be missing pull-ups or something like that, some sort of body weight movement that's very common. You might think like, oh, we never do pull-ups when we're doing them on Monday or Wednesday. And if you think that this kind of stuff is easy at all to program, it's not. It takes a lot of time. It's pretty stressful. and mainly because I take pride on trying to make you guys as best as I can. And I think that we've done great comparing last year's Open to this year. But also, since I've been training with Doug, I've learned lots of different things. I'll pull up a little thing here that just kind of shows you guys what like a regular week or day looks like on my schedule from Doug. I'll pull it up real quick. Yeah, this is real quick. Where's it at? Here we go. Crap. Trying to connect to the internet real quick and pull this thing up. Should have had it ready. What an idiot. Crap. Here we go. So, here's what a week looks like. I don't know if you guys can see that. So, you have each day, and it's broken down. There's a warm-up, there's a workout, and then there's a whole bunch of auxiliary things. I don't know if you guys can even see that. Anyways, so basically what I'm going to start doing is incorporating things, not exactly what I've been doing, but a flavor of it. Things that I've liked a lot, things that I know work. I mean, there's lots of things that are on here that are kind of like, what am I doing that for? But there's a purpose behind everything, and that's what I've learned. There's lots of simple things. Like there's something simple here, just like 10 strict ring dips, and it's just like in the middle of like a list of things to do. So 10 dips. What is going to make you better by doing just 10 dips? So again, going back to the virtuosity thing, like all the extra stuff that I'm putting on there, I really want you guys to focus on your form on things. I'm going to put weights and things up, percentages, all that stuff. I don't really care about that right off the bat. What you really need to focus on is just having perfect form, doing things as perfectly as possible. And if you have questions with that stuff, or if you're having trouble with it, struggling with it, come find me, come find one of these guys that are coaching your class. A lot of times we got our hands pretty full, and if you need help with something or something doesn't feel right, all you got to do is grab somebody. We will help you out. And if you even have other questions, you can email me or find me on Facebook and send me things. I can take videos. I can help you guys out in any way possible, because I want you guys to be the best that you can be. And then, so to kind of end it, I think the common theme of the Open was to get better, and I'm hoping to give you guys the best opportunity to get better as you can. And again, I'm here to help, and so are all the coaches. So, thanks again for everything. Good luck.